In this lesson, we will talk about using proper teaching behaviors. How to develop an assertive communication style. It is important to hear how you speak to students. Taping class sessions will help you identify the approach you take when interacting with students. Your communication style is often revealed when you are under pressure or unsure of yourself. At that point, teachers who are not assertive may become aggressive or passive in trying to get students back in line. Generally, a teacher communicates in 3 ways when dealing with management and discipline scenarios. Each style is discussed in detail here, and the goal being for students to learn to develop and use assertive style of communication when dealing with management and discipline issues. The first style is the passive communicator. To avoid becoming upset at students, a passive teacher hopes to make all children happy. Passive means trying to avoid all conflict and pleasing others. Directly or indirectly, the passive teacher is constantly saying, "Like me, appreciate what I do for you." Many passive teachers want to be perfect, so everybody will like them and their students will behave perfectly. When students behave like students and go off task, the passive teacher becomes upset and angry. That is, the passive teacher typically lets behavior slide until he can't take it anymore. Then he loses composure and lashes out at the class in anger. When the anger subsides, the passive teacher wants to make up and again starts the cycle of letting things go and trying to be liked. This cycle is frequently repeated. Passive teachers often relinquish their power to students, particularly the least cooperative students. They will say things like, "We are not going to start until everyone is listening."
That's great! I'm not going to stop talking.
Me either! Some students may interpret that to mean, "Terrific, we don't have to start until we are finished with our conversation." Passive teachers also ignore unacceptable behavior and hope it will disappear. Ignoring seldom causes behavior to disappear. Rather, it becomes worse over time. Passive teachers often say, but never follow through. For example, "If you don't do that one more time, I am going to call your parents." When there is no follow-through, or it is impossible to follow through, the threats become meaningless, and the students soon learn disrespect for the teacher.
I'm right all over top of you.
You're not going to do anything. Passive teachers, moreover, typically ask questions that result in useless information, such as, "What in the world did you do that for?" "Why are you doing this?" Or, "Don't you know better than doing that?"
I don't know. I just felt like it.
When students respond with, "I don't know," it's common for the teacher to become frustrated and angry. The next style is the aggressive communicator. An aggressive teacher wants to intimidate students by coming on strong. Aggressive people feel that discussions are a form of competition and that they must win at all costs. A common trait of aggressive communicator is that they always use the word "you." These statements keep students feeling defensive and attacked, such as, "You never listen to me. You are always in trouble. You are the problem here. You are always talking. You guys never listen to a single thing that I say." Aggressive responders often think they will have all the answers and try to express others' viewpoints. They may say to a student, "You think that because you did that last year in Miss Jones' class, you can do it in my class?" No one knows what another person is thinking, and it serves no purpose to communicate this way. Aggressive teachers often use the words "always" and "never." These are labeling words. They make students feel as if they are bad people who always behave in certain ways or never do anything right. "You are always bad. You never listen." Words that generalize and label create problems in communication and often result in alienation rather than respect for a teacher. Aggressive teachers often see students as personally attacking them and focus on labeling and putting down the student rather than dealing with the behavior. Typically, they do not reveal how they feel and are unwilling to express their thoughts. If students never know how a teacher feels, they will likely develop a little empathy for them. Keep in mind that any statement about a student other than your own feelings or thoughts will give your communication an aggressive quality. I'm just done dealing with you all.
I'm scared of you.
I don't like you. I'm going to tell my mom. The next style that we will talk about is the assertive communicator. An assertive teacher does not beg, plead, or threaten. Rather, he or she expresses feelings and expectations straightforwardly.